I'd like to ask you, Joey Mure, what is the biggest risk?
I think the number one risk facing America right now, which me included, is the onset of AI. And I don't think people are paying attention to how quickly it is making things that were solid, confident type ways of making money obsolete. And let me just, I'll share this with you. I'm a part of a mastermind, and there was a gentleman who spoke in March, and it woke me up to this. I already knew that this was a risk, but he said something very profound. He said he's in a room of about 80 people that are highly successful coaches, mentors, influencers, things like that online, and marketing and stuff like that. And he said, if you're not asking the question, 90% of you are out of business in 2 years. And he said, because being people that have information are completely obsolete at this point. The only people who will surpass AI are actually going to be icons. These are people who you immediately associate with a product or a service, right? And he gave some examples. He was like, what is Richard Branson's brand? A handful of people probably know what his actual brands are, but they recognize who he is because he's an icon. And AI is not going to get rid of an icon. But if you're just regurgitating information from one person to the world, you're obsolete. You have to become absolutely like somebody who people will follow. You have to become the person who's not just information, but implementation, actual results. And that's why I say, Russ and I are result leaders, not just thought leaders. We do the thing that we're telling you to do, and we report on exactly what's happening, good or bad, because we want to be authentically in your corner to say, hey, you can do this. Look, we're doing it right here. This is how this works. And there's going to be both a big risk with AI and a humongous opportunity. And the biggest opportunity is to become authentic and to become real. Because in an age of AI, everybody's going to be searching for what is real. Everything seems fake. Well, what's going to be real is going to be you talking about your experience and sharing those things with the world. So now everybody's not going to be an influencer and all that sort of stuff, but you have to understand how AI plays into your life and how you can use it to then benefit. And I think people will 10 and 100x what they're able to do today because of AI if they get on the right side of it. If they don't, they will be obsolete.